What is hip-hop happening? PokeMoshPitbeta. This is ignitednight, bringing you another Wi-Fi battle here. A bit soon since my last one, but I was recently informed by Wild Chase that they're actually referring people for the main channel, and it'd be good for me to get an upload here, and I might actually have a shot at it because a lot of you seem to like my other videos, so big thanks to you guys for liking and commenting and all that stuff. And yeah, let's just get right into this battle. This is a battle I had against Armedfro on his stream. Some of you may know him. He posts on the main channel, and some of you may not, in which case there's a link in the description, so it's a win-win for everyone. And let's just get this battle started. I make kind of a reckless move right in the beginning by leading off with my Ment. I know he's going to lead off with his Swampert, and my logic here was, since I have the Hidden Power Grass, I figured if Hidden Power Grass doesn't kill it, then he's probably just going to set up Stealth Rocks anyways. But later did I found out that he actually runs a Spec Swampert, which is like, what? That's... what? Yeah, Spec Swampert. So he lives with a little nub, and he's able to kill me off with an Ice Beam, and that sucks because I really could have used Ments later on in this battle, but I'm going to send out Scizor. I'm expecting him to switch out either as Death Fodder or to set up Stealth Rocks later on, and that's going to work out nicely for me because I go for the Pursuit. That is easily going to kill off that Swampert. So now I'm thinking he thinks I'm Choice Banded, so he's going to go into his Lilligant, and I'm expecting him to go for some kind of status move expecting my switch. But I'm actually Swords Dance Lumberry Scizor, so that's going to work out nicely because I'm easily going to get off a Bug Bite, and that will easily take out that Lilligant because Lilligant has terrible defenses from what I recall. So that's great. I'm up by 1 right now, but my Immense is down, which is still kind of a problem, as you'll see later on. So he's going to go out into his Togekiss. I'm not really sure what I'm expecting. Maybe a special move, Air Slash, something like that. So I'm going to go out in my Tentacruel. He goes for the Flamethrower, and later on I found out that this is actually a Scarf Togekiss, so didn't really know this at the time, so I'm just going to set up Toxic Spikes, which in hindsight was kind of dumb because the only real thing to be affected by it is this Gardevoir. So I'm going to go for Toxic Spikes, and not really sure what this Gardevoir is going to try to do, so I'm thinking maybe I'll just switch out and go into my Scizor, expecting a Psychic or something like that, or I don't know. But he goes for a Psychic, and I completely forgot about how Gardevoirs can learn Will-O-Wisp, so I stay in and I go for the Pursuit expecting to switch out, but that really sucks because he's going to get off the Will-O-Wisp, and I already used up my Lumberry, so that's going to be a problem for me. This Scizor is pretty much crippled, and I'm going to go for the Pursuit, and it's not going to do absolutely nothing. So I'm thinking he's going to be wanting to stay in, knowing that he's going to be on the receiving end of a Pursuit if he switches out, so I'm going to go for the Bullet Punch. And he's going to go for another Psychic, and he's going to get the special defense drop right here. Or not here, he gets it later on, I guess. Or he got it before, I'm not really sure. But anyways, I'm going to go for another Bullet Punch just to kind of get some more damage on this Gardevoir. It's not really going to work out. He's going to go for the Ice Beam, and that is easily going to take me out. So now I figure I'm just going to go into my Mind Shell, go for the U-turn. If he switches out, I'll get switch advantage, and if he stays in, this Gardevoir is going to die, so in either case, it's a win-win. So I go for the U-turn. He decides to stay in, and he's going to sack his Gardevoir. And now I believe I'm going to go into my Tentacruel just because, not really sure why actually, but I'm going to go into my Tentacruel, and he's going to go into his... oh yeah, I wanted to bait this Thundurus into coming out because this Thundurus could be a big pain if it is, in fact, Scarfed. So he's going to go for the Thunderbolt. I know I can take one, and I'm just trying to get the burn on this thing. Just trying to get as much damage as possible, and then I can get my Staraptor in there and Revenge Kill it. Because in a battle I had against one of these genies, I went for a double edge with Staraptor, and it didn't actually kill, so I was kind of fearing that it would live a little bit. So I just wanted to get some damage on this Thundurus, and he's going to kill me. I don't get the burn, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to send out my Staraptor right here, and I'm just going to go for the double edge, and because I am Scarfed, I am going to outspeed, and luckily he's not Scarfed, which I was kind of fearing since he just went for the Thunderbolt and didn't go for anything else, and I didn't see any Life Orb or anything like that. So Double Edge is easily going to kill this thing. I'm going to take some recoil damage. Now he's going to send out his own Scizor. And like I said before, this would have or this is a big pain right now. It wouldn't have been as much of a pain if I had my Salamence, because my Salamence has the only fire type move on my team. So I'm going to send out my defensive Shelgon. The Scizor, even though it's banded, it can't do anything to the Shelgon, and I can just wish, and I can just do whatever. And out comes just Togekiss. I'm expecting, I don't know, maybe, I know I can take any move he throws, basically. And he's going to go for the Tri-Attack. It's not going to do much. And I'm going to go for the Toxic. And in hindsight, Toxic Spikes as well as Toxic doesn't really work out, since I can't really touch that Scizor in any way. So in hindsight, removing Toxic or Roar for something like Fire Fang would have been better off, and that's exactly what I did after this battle. But he's going to send out his Scizor, I'm going to go for the Wish, and he's going to go for the U-turn, and I think I just go for the Roar, expecting the Bullet Punch, because I want to get that Togekiss kind of just racking up on the Toxic counter. And he's going to U-turn into his Togekiss, actually, and I'm going to Roar him out into his Scizor. Here is where Stealth Rocks would have really helped here, but unfortunately I don't have them, so my wish comes true. I'm just going to protect just the Scout what he's going to do, and he's going to go for the U-turn. So I figure I can switch in my Staraptor, he's going to switch into his Togekiss, and Staraptor can take a U-turn and retaliate back with a Brave Bird. So that's exactly what happens. He's going to go for the U-turn. Don't take it as well as I thought I would, but then again, this is a Choice Banded Scizor. And he's going to go into his Togekiss, so I figure, because I'm Scarfed, I'm going to go faster than him, even though he is Scarfed, because I'm just naturally faster. And I'm going to be able to kill this thing off with a Brave Bird. So I go for the Brave Bird, and surprisingly enough, it actually lives. And I'm not really sure what kind of EV spread Fro's running, but it is a Scarf set, so I'm pretty sure he's not really that defensively bulky or whatnot. But in any case, he's going to live, but he's going to die because I got the Toxic on him beforehand. So now it's up to my Mind Shell and my Shelgon in order to beat this Scizor. And in retrospect, this is only up to my Mind Shell because Shelgon can't touch the Scizor in any way. So I'm just going to go for the Fake Out. I don't really run Calcs or anything like that, so I wasn't sure exactly what percentage I have of living Bullet Punch. So I'm going to just hope I can live here and get back a high jump kick. But unfortunately, Mind Shell has terrible defenses, and he's going to die to a Bullet Punch. So I'm forced to run here because I only have Toxic, Roar, Protect, and Wish, and I figure Roar is not that useful of a move, so it'd be better off to run Fire Fang. But in any case, that's going to be the game. Pretty close 1-0 match. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had as much fun watching it as I did playing it. And, be sure to like if you did like the video. Be sure to leave comments, all that stuff. If you like this, be sure to subscribe to me, be sure to subscribe to the Mosh Pit and all that. And, if enough of you, if enough of you like this video, then, I might be able to be on the main channel. So, take care, have a wonderful day, and peace out.